Okay, here's 5 representations of Hero discs. Starting with the Hero Xtra Air. Hero Air Xtra 235. This is a blem. This one comes in at 105 grams. They're all 235 millimeters, which is like 9¼ inches. This one's really nice. We practice with these a lot, but you can tell that they get pretty chewed up pretty easily. And they're not particularly cheap, about $4 each, I believe. The alternative to the Air Xtra is the Air Xtra Distance, and this is the exact same disc, except for it has a slightly grippier surface on it. My dog just hit the camera. It has a slightly grippier surface on it. That's why they call it the Distance, because you can really get a good grip on it to toss it out really far. Otherwise, it's the exact same thing. So the durability isn't really there, but both of these are competition discs and what you could use if you were actually competing. The Distance is allowed. You wouldn't particularly want to use the Distance for freestyle, because when you have a stack of discs and you need to get the Distance off, it sticks to the discs below it because it does have the grippy surface. So for distance, like toss and catch, where you only get one disc, the Distance would work really well. But for freestyle, it might not be the best when you need to get discs off your stack really fast. So that's the Xtra 235 and the Xtra 235 Distance. For a slightly more durable option, or a lot more durable option, you have the Super Aero. Now this is, actually let's skip that one for a second. First you have the Super Hero. The Super Hero is the durable puncture resistant plastic disc. This one actually is 136 grams, so it's definitely heavier than these, and I don't believe that this is legal for competition. I'd have to check on that, but I'm pretty sure that they only allow these two. But it is way more durable. I can tell just from how the plastic bends. It's thicker, it's rubbery, more rubbery than these. I don't know if you can tell or not without actually seeing it, but these ones are just, stiff plastic, and this is more of a rubbery plastic. It doesn't really have the grippiness like the Distance one does, but that's not what it's for. It's just a more durable puncture resistant plastic. But this is the heaviest of their offering, the Super Hero, at 136 grams. Now the alternative would be the same thing, the Super Aero, which is also the puncture resistant translucent plastic, but this one's only 117 to 121 grams, so it's lighter than this one. A lot of people do use this for practice, and then they'll go and compete with these, because it is basically the same weight. It's a little bit heavier, but it's pretty much the same weight, but it's way more durable. I've seen these that were completely chewed up and gone, where these still look, like this one does. So, way durable, and a really nice flyer. Then there's a Superstar. I just picked this one up also just to check it out. Apparently it is also the puncture resistant plastic, but it doesn't feel the same way as the Super Hero to me. The website says that these are the exact same plastic, although the Super Hero is a translucent one, but they feel a lot different. It might just be because one's translucent and one's not, but they don't feel the same to me. This one feels more like the Xtra Air does as far as plastic is concerned. So time will tell if this one has the durability or not as compared to these. But the Superstar, I'm not entirely sure why people get this one, to tell you the truth. It's 132 grams, whereas this one's 136 grams, so they're almost identical in weight. They both have the exact same plastic, apparently, according to the website. So why you'd use one or the other, I really don't have a clue. So they seem pretty similar to me, the Superstar and the Super Hero. For practice discs, I would think that you would probably want to use the Super Hero or the Super Aero with a really bitey dog, because these are the super durable plastic. Or maybe the Superstar if that's what you like. But definitely for competition, you'll need the Xtra 235 and the Xtra Distance 235. Really nice discs. Okay, so I was going to throw them a little bit. I'll go ahead and do the Xtra 235 first. It goes nice and straight. It's a good loft. Of course, that might be just how much spin I put on it. Here's the 235 distance. Also seems to float really nice. Feels good throwing it. You have a lot of control. The Super Aero. This is the lighter of the puncture resistant plastic. It also seems to float really good. It's really light, throws easily. Okay, here's the Superstar. This is the 132 grain non-translucent puncture resistant plastic. This one is heavier. And it falls quicker, of course, since it's heavier. It seems harder to float it. You really have to get a lot of spin on it to float it, it seems like anyway. And here's the Super Hero, which is also the bite-resistant plastic and the heaviest of all of them at 136 grains. And also, you definitely have to put a lot more spin on it to keep it up, but it does fly really straight and probably be a great one in the wind, I would imagine.